Hello everyone, this is Steve Thomas with Covenant Technology Partners. We're here again at the Covenant Technology Partners 8th Annual IT Leadership Summit. We have the pleasure of bringing great speakers in from the community and talking about IT leadership. And there's no greater leader in the city of St. Louis, both in family culture, in the operation capabilities within the organization, acquisition capabilities, and IT, than Barry-Wehmiller. And here today we have the CAO of Barry-Wehmiller, Craig Hergenroether.
I appreciate the promotion, but it is CIO versus CEO.
Oops, I apologize. Well, we'll cut that part out and make it CIO, unless you're ready for that. So
I'm ready. I don't think that Bob's quite ready to relinquish that role.
Okay. So tell me about coming in here today. It seemed like your presentation was very well received. Tell us a little bit about your presentation.
I spoke with Scott beforehand. He had asked if I would do a presentation. It's not my forte to be doing public speaking, but I enjoy sharing the Barry-Wehmiller story any chance I get, especially our culture and leadership. It's a great story, and this was a good forum. This is the first time I've been to this particular summit. I'm enjoying it. There's been some good content, and it's good to hear from our peers and what they're doing, and so I've enjoyed it.
So you found it interesting from other speakers as well then?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's good to see what other people are doing.
Now on your topic, acquisitions seem to be something that sinks a lot of companies, both the acquired and the acquiree in a lot of cases. I guess maybe cultural fit is one of the biggest issues sometimes in trying to put two companies together, from what you were saying?
It can be. Once again, I would tell you there's a magic sauce to it. Perhaps there's a great deal of luck as well, but after 80 plus acquisitions, I would tell you that I think that our culture and leadership approach is the magic formula. We take the long view. We're not looking to come in and take over and edict a way to conduct business in 3 months. It may take us 12 months, it may take us 24 months before somebody is fully integrated from an IT perspective. We're much more interested in bringing them up culturally and bringing their leadership, finding that underutilized leadership that will really make that company shine.
Okay. So it sounds more like an approach where there's certainly going to be standards, there's certainly a central Barry-Wehmiller way of doing things, but it sounds like you're doing more stewardship on trying to bring the company along.
That's a great way of putting it. We have our standards, they're set out there, eventually we get to them. But we do not believe that IT is going to be the cure for a company. It's the assist, it's the thing, it's the tool that will help you get you there. Right. But it's the people that we focus on.
How does a team, I mean, you obviously have an ongoing business to maintain within your IT world. You have lots of modernization and a lot of digital transformation and those going on. And you've got all these other organizations that you brought on board that you're in various stages of moving into the Barry-Wehmiller platform. How do you handle all that? How's that work?
I have a great team spread across the globe. There's approximately 165 IT professionals in my organization, and they love working at Barry-Wehmiller. It's all part of a family. Everyone steps up when we have an acquisition. It's fun. They get to go out and do new things, meet new people. So it's a constant adventure. We would sometimes say we're overworked, but I challenge anyone to try to take an acquisition off the plate. We have to have our acquisitions. We feed on them.
Oh, that's great. You've found a way for people to realize that acquisitions are a real opportunity and not just a burden that's on their workload.
Exactly. Each one of them gets to grow professionally. It gives them a chance to exercise their own leadership skills, and we can coach our youngins, if you will, to that new leadership role. And they do a wonderful job. It's a great playground for building leaders.
That's great. Anything about the summit that you want to mention out or do a shout out about? Any special presentations that you thought were very interesting or gave you some thought on differentiation or direction? Or
yeah, well, number one, I think this is again my first time at this particular forum in this location. It's an interesting facility, an ex-church. So that's neat. The topic on security, I thought that Mike Gibbons, I think, from Edward Jones, was interesting and had a good perspective. It was not all you hear the rules. It was here's a path without those strict guidelines.
Right. It wasn't all doom and gloom either. There was, hey, there are threats out there. Got to know the bad guys and got to prepare, right?
Exactly. Without and understanding that there's a limit to what we can spend to protect ourselves. There's only so much that we can do, and then we just have to educate our people and make sure that they're staying alert. But he had a couple of good suggestions in terms of people at home, especially how you separate. Maybe have two computers, one that's going online and one that stays safe in the off the grid.
Yeah, I'm going to appreciate that too. So we appreciate your being here today. Your presentation was very well received. Like I said earlier, there's no organization in St. Louis that has a better reputation for culture and value than Barry-Wehmiller. I mean, you're renowned for that, and even the way you share with the community and with other manufacturing organizations in town. So thank you for sharing with us today, and we really appreciate it. So,
We're proud to be here.
all right, and maybe next time we'll talk, you'll be CEO instead of CIO, and I'll have that actually right and be predicted. So,
all right.
Anyway, thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.